Guys, welcome back to the Wall Street Bull. Anthony here. I hope you're all doing well and staying positive out there. It is never a dull and boring moment in crypto, finance, or the stock market. That is why I love doing daily market updates. Now today, yes, it is, what is it now? It's coming up to 10:16 in the morning here. I'm getting in early because I've got a big day today at the office working at EarnCurve. There is a lot to do with that, so I'm going to get in an early video to all of you. We're going to go over Ripple and XRP, of course. There's some interesting price predictions. I love these. I love to have a bit of fun with them. We've got XRP, and I should say Ripple, making some pretty bullish moves and partnerships in Dubai, which is nice as well. Real estate, to be quite honest with you, real world assets, okay? Real world assets. Now we've got BlackRock to acquire 10% of USDC, Circle's IPO, which is nice, and more exposure for BlackRock to crypto. Solana, we've got some updates about that as well. We've got Solana Strategies filing for a $1 billion financing flexibility, which is incredible. Some interesting Bitcoin analysts putting out some bullish predictions for Bitcoin, hitting some insane milestones and targets very soon, which is amazing. Department of Labor reserves crypto guidance and opens doors for 401k Bitcoin exposure, which is incredible because it's like the United States superannuation fund. We've got superannuation here in Australia, so they've got the 401k. I'm not sure of any other countries. I should look that up. But anyway, guys, also going to go over EarnCurve. There's been a lot happening with that, so we'll get into that. Massive shout out and thank you to every single one of you who have subscribed to my YouTube channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. If you are new, make sure you smash the subscribe button down there and turn on that little bell notification, because as you can see right here, I love documenting my journey with investing with cryptos, dividend stocks, growth stocks, talking about passive income, building financial freedom, and of course my goal at the end of the day is to build generational wealth. So come along this incredible journey. It's been absolutely incredible so far. Also, if you can give this video a thumbs up, watch it straight through, would really help me push this channel out to a lot more people, because the YouTube algorithm is absolute magic when you find ladies and gentlemen do that. So make sure you give it a thumbs up. Doesn't cost you anything, it's down there. Thank you very much. You guys rock. Also, a little disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own research and due diligence with this stuff. I do not want to see anyone get financially hurt. That is why my number one golden rule is I never invest more than I can afford to lose, all right? That's the key rule. So please be careful out there. We can lose money like that in the blink of an eye in crypto and, of course, any other investment, all right? So be careful, please. I've been saying that, gosh, for nearly 5 years. Can you believe it? The same thing 5 years in a row. Be careful, all right? Now, formalities are out of the way. Going to go straight to the post tab. It used to be community tab, which I really do prefer. We do have Ripple tokenizing real estate on the XRP ledger. This is incredible to see this, and this is happening in Dubai right now. So the Dubai Land Department, or DLD, has partnered with blockchain firm Control Alt to tokenize $16 billion worth of real estate assets on the XRP ledger. This initiative aims to digitize property deeds, enhancing transaction efficiency and transparency. And the XRP ledger was selected for its decade-long reliability and, of course, built-in decentralized exchange, facilitating real-world asset tokenization. Analysts view this development as a significant milestone that could bolster XRP's utility and potentially drive the price to new all-time highs. This is just one element of Ripple's business, which I think is fascinating, okay? Real world assets, real estate tokenization. I would love to see the, equities, the US stock market on the XRP ledger. Could you imagine that? But I mean, that's going to be happening eventually as well, which is awesome. Special guest, I love this. I'm a big fan of skulls, as everyone knows, and this is incredible. This was a gift by Ripple to the Bitcoin community, which is nice as well. The skull will have a permanent home at the Bitcoin Museum in Nashville. I would love to visit that. That's friggin' awesome. Top altcoins in my portfolio. This morning we had Quant, XVG, Acro, and OMI. The market is down significantly, and that is due to the fact that FTX is repaying its creditors. So significant capital is going into that. And of course, the market's been a bit flat. Bitcoin has been flat. Now we have Vice President JD Vance. This is amazing. He did speak at the Bitcoin conference. We're going to watch a quick video from that. Bitcoin will become a strategically important asset for the United States. That is bullish. I love to see that. Well done. Now, EarnCurve as well. We'll get to that in a minute as well, which is, it's taking time to get this up and running. Stick with me with this, guys. Now, we do have coin market cap. Total market cap's $3.4 trillion US dollars. It is down 0.84%. Again, you can see right there in the 24-hour chart, it has dipped. I'm not worried about that at all. Fear and Greed Index is sitting at 65. We do have ETF inflows though. Let's just have a look at this, by the way. Where are we? Bitcoin ETF. This is great. The tracker is right now 7 days. Daily net flow is negative 34 million, so I'm not worried about that. Total assets under management, $133.29 billion. How incredible is that? 30 days right here. And you can see the flow's been fairly consistent in the last 90 days and even in the last 30 days. Look at this. It's freaking amazing. Look at this. This is daily, which is amazing. Look at that. Look at all that flow into Bitcoin ETFs. BlackRock is holding a significant amount, and Ethereum sitting at 38.8. The dominance is 62 for Bitcoin percent, and Ethereum sitting at 9.5%. I cannot wait for that to be flipped. I'm just saying, all right? It's held that position for so long. I think it's about time. Again, XRP did flip that back in 2018. Now, my portfolio, top altcoins, we have $107,000 Bitcoin today. Ethereum's at 2,600, XRP is 2.27. Still undervalued. Solana's at $171, Doge 22 cents, Cardano 74, Tron 27, Sui's $3.58, XLM 28 cents. Let me know in the comments below if you hold these coins. I'm curious for my community. It's not financial advice. I'm just asking generally. And what is your favorite altcoin? Let me know in the comments, all right? And also, I just want to say that the comments, I'm trying to filter out these stupid bots commenting in the comments. It's virtually impossible. YouTube needs to fix this problem on the entire platform because they're fake accounts and they just flood my comments, and I'm just trying to remove them. So forgive me if I can't get rid of them all. Polkadot's $4.60, Litecoin $95, Near Protocol $2.88, ICP $5.47, VeChain's still doing nothing. Very annoying. Quant $118, XDC 6 cents. I'm bullish, of course, on all my banking coins. All right. Now moving on. Yes, let's get into this earn curve, guys. I've had so many of you join up to the wait list, so thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Of course, I've been working on this for a while now, coming up 9 months. And of course, the registration came through, which is amazing. I'm building out the exchange at the moment, making sure there is, of course, the correct assets. Again, it's spot crypto only, buy, sell, trade. And it's crypto only withdrawals and deposits, just making that clear because the fiat currency side of things is quite difficult and you do require significant licensing for that. And of course that will be implemented in once this grows. So I'm starting out bare bones to get this going and just obviously get everybody there on the platform. It's freaking amazing. I'm very excited. Now, again, the KYC procedures on this, you will need full KYC. That is going to be, of course, the correct documentation, passport, address of a utility bill or a government bill, just to make sure that that lines up with the ID, and a photograph. And, of course, that is all securely stored, which is amazing. So I did spend, hours setting that up. It's amazing. It's been a vision and a dream of mine to get something like this going for a very long time. And again, I would like to thank all of you that have believed in my vision and that have supported me and have joined the waitlist as well. And by the way, those of you that have joined the Founders Circle, I will be applying a discount to your trading fees. Of course, I'm honouring that, which is amazing. And of course, I will be taking this obviously the donation thing off because. It's pretty much going to be the community that's going to be helping me with this, and you guys have already. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So I will be, hopefully in the next couple of weeks, linking the landing page up to the exchange sign up. So stay with me on that. It's going to take some time, but it's happening, guys. And I just want to say thank you very much. And, again, I'm getting some comments as well in regards to why you're just a YouTube influencer. No, I'm genuinely interested in business. I've loved finance. I've loved cryptocurrency. This has been a passion of mine for a very long time. And again, I started off with the dividend investing. Of course, this is how I got started on YouTube. And this is the reason why I wrote the book. So originally I wanted to build the dividend investing application, to obviously help and give people an opportunity to invest in Wall Street for income purposes, right? So obviously that required significant licensing. So crypto, of course, was my love as well. So I've integrated in that. And of course, once I can get this up and running, I would love to integrate the US equities onto the app. So fingers crossed we can get that done, and I will get that done. It has been a vision and a dream of mine. But guys, I just want to say that I'm doing this and it's freaking amazing and I love it. And I hope you guys enjoy it as well. All right. Taking on the big guys in Australia. Now, Ripple and XRP, quickly, let's get into this. This is amazing. The price predictions I've seen over the years have been unbelievable. I'm just saying, I've seen everything from, gosh, $5, $10, $20, $30, $100, $1,000, $10,000. I mean, back in the days of Val Hill Capital. So I've just got the dishwasher on at the moment, but who knows? Anything is possible. When you're starting to talk about real world asset tokenization, like, of course, stocks, bonds, real estate, derivatives, it's enormous. So I'm just saying, you can't say that it's not possible. You just can't. These sectors and industries are incredibly big. So if it's moving on to the XRP ledger, that's fantastic. And I can't wait for these ETFs to be approved as well. But Wisdom Tree, we have Franklin Templeton, 21 shares, Bitwise, Grayscale have all applied to the SEC for XRP ETFs, all right? And of course, that is going to bolster the XRP ecosystem. Fresh capital is going to be coming into this space. There's going to be a lot of institutional capital buying and holding this on their balance sheets. And, this gives opportunity when these ETFs go live for retail investors to basically hold and get exposure, I should say, to XRP rather than having to worry about their keys in their wallets. Oh, and by the way, I will say that on EarnCurve, everyone needs to be aware that, of course, you need to be self-custodying your crypto assets. I'm just making that very clear. It's very important to me. It's something I'm very, very aware of. You need to have safeguards in place for your own crypto assets, and that goes for me too, all right? So make sure that you invest in a cold storage wallet. That could be I'm not endorsing this, by the way, sponsored by these companies, a Ledger, a Trezor, you can get an Alipol, an Alipol Titan's grade. Just make sure that you have the right, cold storage safeguards in place, okay? Make sure you also set up your two-factor authentication on any exchange that you're using. That's very freaking important, all right? Two factors are lifesaver, guys. You need it. Go set it up if you haven't done that. Pause this video and go do it. Now, moving on, let's get this. But the Dubai, I should say, real world asset tokenization is huge. So it's a huge milestone for crypto assets as well. But the Dubai Land Department's announcement of a $16 billion real estate tokenization project on the XRP ledger is huge. This milestone has been alluded as one of the factors that could spark XRP price rally. And Control Alt noted that the XRP ledger is a decentralized layer 1 blockchain and is renowned for its decade-long reliability and stability in tokenizing and exchanging digital and real-world assets. This move is expected to further enhance the network's utility and ultimately increase demand for XRP and the network's native tokens. So that's incredible. I love it right here. I love that. I reckon that's friggin' amazing. Now, this is an interesting one. Quickly, we've got BlackRock to acquire 10% of USDC's issuer's Circle IPO, which is amazing. Initial public offering right here. And BlackRock doesn't make casual investments, and a 10% stake in Circle's IPO is a clear indicator. Let me just get this up right here. Clear indicator of a long-term institutional strategy, and this is a powerful validation for USDC. Of course it is. As a foundational financial instrument for the evolving digital economy. That is freaking amazing. Well done, Circle. That's amazing. So it'd be nice for Ripple to take them over, wouldn't it? Let me know in the comments what you think about that. We have Sol Strategies filing for $1 billion financing flexibility to capitalize on the Solana ecosystem, which is amazing. Sol Strategies has filed a preliminary base shelf prospectus to give itself the option to raise up to $1 billion in capital. If approved, the company can issue a variety of financial instruments without repeating the full prospectus process each time. The CEO stated that the company may never use the full prospectus, but views it as a strategic step to support potential growth, which is nice. Sol Strategies, formerly known as Cypherpunk Holdings, has filed a preliminary, again, the base prospectus, in the Solana ecosystem, which is amazing. I love Solana. I think it's incredible. It's had its issues. It's had a lot of issues over the years, put it that way. A lot of outages, a lot of delays, a lot of things happen to it, but the partnerships that it has is incredible, especially the one with Visa. Go read their white paper. It's on Visa's website. You can Google it. Go do that. Now, again, Bitcoin analysts right here putting out some pretty crazy stuff. Anything's possible. It really is. But Bitcoin researcher Sminston With says Bitcoin could gain 100% to 200% with a cycle peak between $220,000 US and $330,000 US. What do you think? I'm curious. Let me know in the comments. Bitcoin continues to exhibit strong cyclical volatility, contradicting the belief that its price swings are softening over time, which I think they are. I really do. I think it's pretty much just been flat for many months right now. And over $4 billion in Bitcoin has been moved by long-term holders, warning a price correction. Interesting. And analysis of Bitcoin researcher Sminston With implied that Bitcoin price peak is still 100 to 200% away from its current prices. Again, with shared Bitcoin price chart using the 365-day simple moving average, or SMA, aligned with the power law model. This is an interesting one. If you haven't looked that up, go Google. It's fascinating. The model suggests that Bitcoin's price follows a predictable, non-random pattern over time, distinct from exponential growth models often applied to stock and equities, as you can see down the bottom. Let me just bring that up. There you go. So price and model right here, 21. And there's been a few people that have posted. I've posted it as well on X. So basically the cycles, as you can see, these are all the cycles. So 2017, 2018, 2020, 21, and of course 23. It's been a pretty crazy ride, but we're still well and truly on the way for this bull market, I guess. We're waiting for it. You can see it. And again, we're not going to get too much into this, but the US Department of Labor has overturned its 2022 crypto restriction on 401k plans, so retirement funds, restoring a neutral stance that could revive institutional interest in digital assets as part of their retirement portfolios. That is amazing. That's going to open doors to a lot of things. Thank you to everybody on X, 9,061 people. I really appreciate all of you, as I say every single day. Vegas has gone full crypto. Yes, that is the what is it called? The Dome or something like that? I don't know. It's incredible. That's some pretty cool concerts in there that have happened. Strive CEO Matt Cole calls Mark Zuckerberg's Meta to buy Bitcoin for their balance sheet right now. Have a quick listen to this.
Rises, the purchasing power of dollars, or dollars that are put in short-term U.S. treasuries, continues to decrease. And it's not accurate or sufficient to only look at inflation. You also have to look at the rise of asset prices, like stocks and homes. The reality is that a corporate balance sheet and cash and short-term reserves is losing its ability to generate value for shareholders almost every single day. And when you add the rise of AI risk, the risk goes even larger. And to be clear, Meta has been a leader in preparing for our AI future. You took the bold step of changing your name from Facebook to Meta.
That's interesting right there. Peter Schiff, as we all know, has said multiple times on X that, Bitcoin's never going to hit this, it's never going to hit that, but it's quite interesting to see what he said at the Bitcoin conference. Have a listen.
Responsible for more
listen.
I'm proud of, right? But this is a fact. Based on what I've been told by countless people who have asked me to pose for selfies with them, I am probably responsible for more people owning Bitcoin than any other person at this conference.
Unbelievable. We have GameStop as well, adding Bitcoin to its balance sheet, which is huge. Michael Saylor, of course, there's a really long interview for about 7 minutes on, in terms of proof of reserves and so forth. And this is in regards to all crypto exchanges, and I guess in particular, the strategy reserves. And he's saying, I'm just summarizing what he's saying. Essentially, he believes, and I think he's right, that if they were to disclose strategies holdings, I mean, there's $50 billion worth of Bitcoin in there. I mean, it opens up the doors for, unsavory characters, so to speak, to hack those assets and those wallets. I mean, even though they're full-blown custodial grade, I mean, $60 billion is a lot of money. So, he's got some very valid points right here. But he's bullish on Bitcoin. His strategy's worked out very well for him and, of course, his investors. And he just keeps dollar cost averaging. It's unbelievable whenever he posts up on X about that. Let's have a listen to Vice President J.D. Vance. That is incredible. Listen to this.
Important thing that maybe the most important thing that we did for this community, we reject regulators and we fired Gary Gensler, and we're going to fire everybody like him. True story. True story. All right.
people don't realize that if you're new in this space, how difficult it was when Gary Gensler was at the helm of the SEC. It just destroyed crypto. It was horrible. Let's get to have this one. There's a few other interviews I want to play you guys. Before we get into that, Arkham right here basically found apparently Strategy's Bitcoin holdings. We've identified an additional 70,816 Bitcoin belonging to Strategy, bringing their total identified MSTR Bitcoin holdings to $54.5 billion. That is significant. Yes, Earn Curve guys, go join up to the wait list. Let's have a listen to Eric Trump. Let's listen to this.
Everybody is buying Bitcoin. If you go back 12 months, there were probably less than 100 companies that were treasuring Bitcoin that really had any. And now every single day it's another sovereign wealth fund. Look what GameStop just did. Look what Truth Social did. Every single day, people are allocating billions and billions of dollars to it. 0.1 Bitcoin is going to be worth an absolute fortune. And, look at the OTCs. The OTCs have the least amount of Bitcoin ever on their books, right? I mean, the arrow is going straight down as the price of Bitcoin is going straight up. I've got a dear friend. He spoke on the stage before, Simon from Metaplan, and I asked him, what's the hardest problem? And he goes, honestly, we're running out of Bitcoin. It's hard to find on the exchanges. I mean, guys, everybody wants it. No one wants to get rid of it. Everybody wants it as a balance sheet item. Every family, and this isn't America. This is the entire Middle East. This is Africa. This is all of Asia. This is Fortune 500. I mean, this is the biggest private offices. Everybody wants it. No one wants to get rid of it, and it's incredibly powerful. And I think you're going to see the value skyrocket. So don't be afraid of the integer. You don't need to buy things in whole integers. You can buy things in fractions of integers. And I think that's actually how Satoshi designed the system, to actually be designed to buy in fractions of integers. We just are so...
That's interesting. So basically he's saying you don't need to buy one whole Bitcoin, you can buy fractions of it. So that's amazing. That's amazing. Anyway, guys, I'm out. Thank you very much. I really appreciate all of you as always, and I'm working very hard to get the exchange up and running, and it's freaking exciting because it's been a vision and a dream of mine, and it's amazing. And it's amazing to be sharing it with you guys, and competing with the big guys in Australia. So can't wait. Go join up, guys. I'm going to be working on the landing page today, and I'll post it up in the community tab. But anyway, thanks very much, guys. Go get a copy of Money Never Sleeps as well. That's completely separate from crypto, but just go read it. Have a nice day. Have a good morning, good afternoon, and again, if it's morning, I'm going to have another one right now, a double shot espresso. All right, peace out, guys. Stay safe. Bye.